This Sunday we're going to be taking on John chapter 14, 1 through 7, and probably for a lot of people the very most difficult I am saying of Jesus. It's the one where Jesus says, "I am the way and the truth and the life." And for a lot of good Christians, well-meaning Christians, it has been the verse that has given them the most assurance, something to lean on to assure them that they are indeed going to heaven because they believe in Jesus. For others, it's been for other Christians, it's been the verse that's been used to exclude anybody else who is not of the Christian faith from access to God and ultimately a future with God. And so it's controversial, and I know that it's a difficult passage for some. The questions that you saw at the very beginning are questions that I've had many conversations with people around who, have looked into the church, have heard church through media, through a lot of different sources, and find Christianity to be all of those things that those questions imply. And so this Sunday, I want you to prepare this Sunday by asking yourself some questions as you read this passage from John chapter 14. The first thing I want you to ask is, who is Jesus speaking to, and where are they? Who are Jesus speaking to, and where are they? And you're going to have to do a little bit of reading before John 14 to find the answer to that. But secondly, I want you to ask yourself, I think, a very fair question of the Scriptures, that as Jesus has said that, do you think that Jesus' intention was to exclude and provide a way for us in the 21st century and all that time between us and Jesus to have a good verse to say who's in and who's out? So I just want you to try it on. Do you think that's what Jesus really intended? And I guess the larger picture and the larger question is really, how do we as Christians relate to people of other faiths? Perhaps in light of this, but also in light of the whole gospel story. So anyway, I hope you'll try that on. You'll read the passage, ask yourself those questions, and give that some thought. And I'll see you Sunday at 9:25 in the morning and for P16 Bible study, and look forward to seeing you. Have a great weekend. The weather's going to be great. Bye-bye.